Welcome to Fly or Die. I'm Eric Schoenfeld,
I'm John Biggs.
and today we're going to be talking about the new Xbox
The
update.
new Xbox update. So essentially what they did is they updated the UI. It looks a lot like the Metro Windows 8 UI now. And you have
It's like tile-based.
like little tiles. The apps the tiles change depending on what you're looking at, what's new. And then you have different apps that are available now, including Comcast. You have 24 channels from Comcast. You have Verizon Fios, which is HD video. And you have Bing search. So you can do all of this stuff over the Kinect as well. So this is voice search. So you say Bing Harry Potter and you'll see a list of Harry Potter videos. Or you Bing X-Men and you'll get a list of X-Men. Or you Bing, I don't know, fish food and you'll get some fish food purveyors. All of these changes have moved the console, which used to be, I guess, primarily gaming, over to sort of a media center. So the question is Xbox, Microsoft going to pull this off? They have a 57 million install base. Are they going to pull off this change from a from a game provider into a media provider?
Right. Can the Xbox become the new set-top box,
Sure.
so to speak? You know, with that kind of installed base, it's kind of hard to screw that up, although you can't put anything past Microsoft. I think, though, that unifying the UI with what they're doing with Windows Phone and what they're doing on Windows 8 is smart, because then all of a sudden you have this consistent looking experience. My concern, as the same concern I have on Windows 8, is that how much of it is a shell that just looks pretty, and then once you get into the apps, it's just the same old, same old. And I'm not really sure that's clear yet.
I think the other issue is a lot of this stuff is still a little bit wonky. The Kinect stuff is a little bit wonky. I tried a little bit of it. Voice control is, do I really want to yell at my TV during the day? I'm not sure.
How would you say it compares to Siri?
How it compares to Siri? Well, obviously Siri's closer to your mouth, so it understands it much more clearly. But this is basically like very simple things like Bing, Harry Potter, play Netflix, or open Netflix, play game. Those are the basic things that you can do. And you can request stuff from the screen. If you read something on the screen, it'll go to it.
But there's not a conversation,
No,
right?
there's definitely not a conversation.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's quite as advanced, even though Microsoft would like you to think that it is. Although voice commands are obviously going to become more popular the more that these technologies advance. It seems to me that most of the apps, other than the Bing search, is really around video and around things like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Go, some of the TV Everywhere apps. And if I could get that on my Xbox, really, there would be no need for me to get, some other over-the-top TV box like a Boxee or a Roku. But definitely, I think that the more that we have of these set-top box replacements that connect directly to video on the internet, I think the better overall. So I'm a big fan of this move, and so I'm going to give it a fly.
You're going to give it a fly? I enjoyed working with it. It's an interesting move for Microsoft. There's some Windows Phone interoperability. My problem with it is that it's still a little bit underbaked. I'm giving it a fly just because it's Microsoft, because it's Xbox, 57 million, you can't go wrong. But I'd like to see it improve over time.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a tentative fly. You need to see a lot of improvement. And also, I'd just like to see more integration with Windows Phone. I know that you can use the Windows Phone as a way to use it as a remote control, right? But in a way, this is a stronger entry point, I think, than even Windows on the desktop to get people to buy Windows phones.
Think about the Windows,
right.
The Windows 8 and Windows Phone at the same time.
If there are things I can do with Windows Phone and an Xbox, that's something that iPhone can't replicate.
So there you have it. Two flies on the new Xbox experience. I think you're going to go get an Xbox now?
I'm going to go get it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.